Hey everyone, welcome to this week's training. Today we're going to be talking about lead generation. What is lead generation? How does lead generation work? I'm Josiah Atkins, hosting today. If you have any questions, comment below. If you want a free PDF breakdown, as always, comment info below and someone from the team will have that going your way. So before we get into the meat of today, let's set some groundwork. Lead generation as defined by Wikipedia. Remember when teachers were all like, oh, you shouldn't use Wikipedia. Wikipedia sucks. And now we use it for everything. Yeah, suck it, teachers. In marketing, lead generation is the process of creating consumer interest or inquiry into the products or services of a business. A lead is the contact information and, in some cases, demographic information of a customer who's interested in a specific product or service. In essence, lead generation is as simple as getting leads, but not just any leads, but leads within your targeted market that meet your specifications. Meaning, after you figure out who your ideal client or consumer is, those leads come from that pool of people of your target audience. So there's a lot of ways to generate leads. Door knocking. Door knocking is tried and true, right? You are trading time for money in the most classic way imaginable, super scalable, works really well for solar because it's so low saturated. Door knocking is the classic way to market solar. There's cold calling. Cold calling is kind of hard to do in solar. You really need to have permission of people you're calling to do so legally. People use some illegal methods. I'm really not a fan of using cold homeowner data or any of those illegal methods. They're just going to get you in hot water and ultimately bring trouble to the industry. Referrals are a way to generate leads. I love referrals. Referrals are great. Referrals are golden. You should get absolutely as many referrals as possible. Shared leads, good for a certain time. Due to the compliance rules changing in 2025, you won't be able to text them or auto or robo dial them. So really not that useful. Age data, not super useful for the same reasons. You need these leads to be compliant. You need to be able to message and contact them whenever you want. So we're going to talk about the types of lead generation I actively engage in and I support. There are some good ones on that list before. Door knocking or referrals, especially, I think great ways to scale and grow your solar company. So ad campaigns, pros of an ad campaign. It's easy remote lead generation when it's working. Someone else is doing it for you, or you're doing it for yourself, right? Like my ads can work 24/7. I don't have to door knock 24/7 to get leads. Cons, you're trading money for time in this instance, right? So, online marketing, I recommend a budget of $3,000 to $5,000 typically to start. So you either have a lot of time or a lot of money. If you have time, you do door knocking, cold calling, networking for referrals. You have money, you run ads or work with a marketing company to do it for you, while you have systems for the door knocking, the cold calling, and the referral base. So we did a talk a couple weeks ago on where to market, where to run stuff. We recommended people to run ads on Google and Meta. So if you're used to high volume, low quality, door knocking, Facebook can be a great option, though we've seen quality going up on Facebook. On Meta, there's lots of scrolls. You're not able to target your audience as much as you can due to Google, as much as you can on Google and YouTube because of Facebook rules, not really laws. So Facebook, it's a lot of open targeting. It's the equivalent of an online door knock as a Facebook ad is a lot of the time. So you're getting out of market, out of buying habit customers, which you're not getting people that are shopping, which is great because we don't love shoppers, but also shoppers are pretty dang high intent leads. We need to get closers in front of high intent leads. So that's kind of like a catch-22 there. If you're a big referral based company or used to working really warm leads, absolutely go Google, Google search, and then YouTube. You've got great targeting. You can target people in the market for solar. If you're used to really hot, warm leads, but you're willing to pay a bit more for them, absolutely go Google. Ideally, you're doing both. You're doing all of these good methods, right? Because Like a business should not rely on one source of marketing for all of our deals. How do you create a campaign? So first thing we do is create an ad. You have a hook, you catch the viewer, stop the scroll. Has to be either like visually interesting through action or through words. Example of hooks that work for us, like stop, your solar company's in danger. The shower ad, me with my shirt off. That's a scroll stopper for the wrong or right reasons. We have like a green check mark list of like things that solar companies should be looking for. And so like hooks is basically the opening part of an ad. It needs to be engaging and catchy, or it's just not really a great option. The body of an ad is your sales copy, where you're convincing the viewer after the 10-second mark, if you're on YouTube, why they should buy solar. And then we have a call to action. Stop, your solar company is in danger. If you're a solar company in 2024 doing more than 10 installs a month, here's a free checklist to make sure that your solar company's marketing is compliant, your spend enough to get the amount of leads that you need to get, and you're just doing all the things that you should be doing. If you're interested, click the link below, take the free quiz. We'll send you over this free checklist. And if you're interested, book a call at the link on the page we're sending you to, and our team specialists will reach out to you and talk to you through your marketing budget. So in that ad, right, we have a hook, we have a body, a call to action. So in any good ad, you have an offer. Offers works best because they can work as a tipping point. What is a tipping point, Josiah? Well, a tipping point is the point at which a series of small changes or incidents become significant enough to cause a larger and more important change. I like to say every buyer needs an excuse to buy, and the offer a lot of times, or a tipping point, is the excuse that buyer needs to make that buying decision. Essentially, it's the offer or aspect of the item that causes the consumer to buy or follow up. So like an offer for solar can be like, hey, if you qualify, tax-wise and income-wise, the government can give you a portion of your system back. You can get a free consultation, free solar design, savings on your electricity bills, free generator. When you purchase a full price solar system, like offers are endless. So we've seen CTAs where the lead is directed to the website of a solar company. I don't love that because a lot of the times you lose the lead. So too much work to find the book a call link. Websites turn potential leads away due to the difficulties navigating them. A lot of times, we like landing pages here at Prospect Bacon. They're really easy to navigate. Fill out a form, take the Go Solar quiz, give the leads a physical or metaverse digital calendar to book a call on. Make it as visually accessible as possible. We found from watching heat maps of people clicking on these sites, you basically need to make them dummy proof and mobile friendly. I think like marketing, lead nurturing is a big part of lead generation. Like if you get the lead but don't nurture it, it's useless. Email marketing is good. Email is a weird place. It's becoming better because like less and less people are doing it, but it's also more saturated and least checked. Personalized follow-up, you can assign a salesperson to send like personal videos or text straight to a lead. Automated follow-up is easy. A lot of people using AI or like messaging campaigns now. Our program, Terra AI, follows up with leads in real time directly after they show interest. It works because leads need immediate follow-up, but it still sometimes kind of lives in that uncanny valley place of like, are you a human? Are you not a human? And then like social media is a great place to do marketing. We've done trainings on how to beef up your social media. You need to check out those. Essentially, if you become a trusted source from social media, people buy from people what they know, like, and trust. So if you can show that know, like, and trust on social media, you can get leads through your followers or when people look up your business on the internet. We need to be tracking key metrics all the time we're doing marketing. We need to make sure our ads are performing. We made a how to make ads convert training that talks a lot about KPIs you need to be tracking for your marketing. Don't waste money on advertising that isn't working. If you can't keep track of your ads performing well, consider hiring a marketing company to do it for you. A lot of people DIY their own ads, but then you forget about it. You get busy. You don't know how to fix it. Obviously, if you're too busy, you work with a marketing company who do this all for you. Sometimes it's difficult to do multiple roles at once. As someone has been a sales rep or an owner, I know taking this on gives you full responsibility of media buying, creating the ads. It might make sense to hire a part-time person or go ahead and hire a full-blown marketing agency like Prospect Bacon, who charges less than you charge an employee to run your ads full-time. So I am obviously pro marketing company. I also consult for in-house marketers. I think either of those things are great. Just pick something you're comfortable with. So hope you've all had a great day. Comment info below for a free PDF summary on lead generation, and I'll see you next time.